Hey, ninth grade families. This video is all about the big picture of confirmation. What has this all been for, and where are you going from here? So had we been at parent night, we would have started with this information to help anchor us and ground us around a common purpose. So I am coming to you live from Celia's nursery. So let's dive in here now that I've got a nice and quiet space to chat for a little while with you guys. So let's start by breaking down the word confirmation. It comes from Latin and it has two roots in it. Firme means to make strong or steadfast, and con means together. So when you string those two words together, you get confirm, and that means to make strong or steadfast together. Like my high-tech voice over there. Okay, so when you think about it, confirmation is this individual decision that's made within the context of a communal setting or a community of faith. And the cool thing about confirmation is that it's not this one and done thing. So confirmation is really affirming your baptism. So when you were baptized, your parents on your behalf said that they wanted for the gift of God's Holy Spirit to be with you forever and always. And it was the point at which you received God's grace. And there is absolutely nothing that you can do for God to take that love and grace away from you. Absolutely nothing. And it's been your parents who have continued to pour into your life of faith, nurturing it and helping you to grow, to be able to reach this point where you get to make the decision, yes, I would like to take the baton from my parents and continue feeding my life of faith so that I can live into my baptismal calling and serve God and the world. And that's a pretty cool thing. So we can daily affirm our baptisms by recognizing the gifts that we have and using them, by serving others who are in need. There are so many ways that we can live into our baptismal calling, recognizing the good work that God is doing in us. However, we like to pause and celebrate a milestone to recognize this good work that God is doing in each and every one of you. And that is why we have the rite of confirmation. So the rite of confirmation is not a graduation. Instead, it's a springboard into the rest of your life of faith. And so when you come this summer to have one-on-one conversations with a pastor or a youth director, we want to talk about how you might see yourself getting plugged in to the greater community at Shepherd of the Valley, and how you kind of foresee yourself using your God-given gifts to serve God and to serve others. So let's talk a little bit about what confirmation is not. So confirmation is not a transfer of Christian information to be tested on. A lot of people have a lot of different experiences with confirmation, and there have been traditions that really celebrate memorizing things and going in front of a group of people to be questioned and tested on information. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's really some value in being able to retain information and to have it written and etched into your heart forever. We at Shepherd of the Valley have taken more of the approach that confirmation is about living in this live laboratory of a small group setting and a large group setting where you get to learn, but you also get to question and doubt and to share in the joys and challenges of daily life with peers and with caring adults who facilitate those small groups. And we do that because that's really what, beyond confirmation, your life of faith will look like when you're a part of a church community. It's being somebody who's available and affirming and authentic with others. And so our confirmation program is very relational. And so we don't have you take a big test to prove that you're ready for confirmation. Instead, what we ask for is for you to reflect on what God has been up to in your life so far through a lens of faith with your My Life in Faith project, and to share that with your family, hopefully, and also with a pastor or a youth director. And through that reflection, we hope that you are able to discern your own readiness to be confirmed, because this is your decision. We hope that you make it in partnership with your parents, but it's nobody else's decision other than yours. And we sincerely hope that no one feels coerced to be confirmed, but that this is a celebration that you approach with a lot of joy and excitement. And if you have questions about that, let's chat. I would love to be a part of your discernment as well. So another thing that confirmation is not is that it's not proof that you have it all figured out. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Having a life of faith means that you are willing to have an open heart and an open mind of all of the things that God has in store for you. And my prayer for you is that confirmation is a time when God breaks your heart open to see the world in the ways that God sees the world, so that you can meet the needs of others and be Christ to each other. So being confirmed is not proof that you have it all figured out. And I know some of you have some really deep questions, and those are legitimate and they are real. And we here at Shepherd of the Valley are here to wonder with you. And so if you have some questions that you would like to ask a pastor or youth director, you can email us, call us now if you want to save those for your one-on-one conversation. But we are always here for you to wonder alongside of you. All right. So let me just check my notes here to see if I've hit on all of my big points. I think I have. All right, so that's what the purpose of confirmation is. So it's an individual decision that's made within a group context, and we can affirm our baptisms daily, because confirmation really means an affirmation of baptism, and we pause to celebrate a milestone of the rite of confirmation to recognize the good work that God is doing through you, and to help pass the baton from your parents feeding into your faith to you taking that ownership yourself. So I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.